Been 2 years since I seen home. 2 years. It's fucking war.
At 0600 hours, we will begin training to go to war.
This is not dog company. This is easy company. The first and finest company in this regiment.
Each trooper will learn this operation by heart and know his mission to the detail.
We're ready here up, my friend.
All you have to do is remember what you were taught. I guarantee you gravity will take care of the rest.
We are on the eve of the largest action in the history of warfare. It's Normandy.
We all do our jobs. Everything will be fine.
Scared. You're all scared.
What made you decide to join the paratroopers? Fire!
I wanted to fight with the best, sir.
Tonight, we're gonna have to cross the river.
These crowds are gonna catch some hell.
We're gonna have to find another way into Germany.
Easy will head up the mountain through the Over Salzburg. Take the Eagle's Nest.
Man, it's been a long war. It's been a tough war. We fought bravely, proudly for your country. We're a special group. We found in one another a bond that exists only in combat.
That my entire platoon has been wiped out. That's why you're here. Just a bunch of guys in line to get shot so they can bring in a bunch of other guys. I suggest you remember that.
Private David Manning never wanted to be a hero.
If I can help you in any way without endangering my own life, I won't hesitate. But I'm not taking a bullet for anybody. That's not good enough. That's as good as it gets.
But the front line never gave him that choice.
Congratulations, Private Year Sergeant. I am absolutely the wrong man. You managed to stay alive for a week. That's something the rest of your platoon couldn't do. Call me crazy, but from where I'm standing, that makes you qualified for the job. I'm gonna get a couple of pieces up here. We're pulling back. You hold that bridge, Captain. This is suicide!
HBO presents an original movie about the reality of war.
Hang in there, Bobby. You can do this.
The struggle struggle to survive,
I was a private 3 days ago.
I know what you are, man.
and the courage of soldiers. When trumpets fade,
Here is famed columnist Hedda Hopper, who gives voice to the worldwide praise. Miss Hopper.
The Longest Day is a brilliant picture, a picture that every woman and man will remember as long as courage, sacrifice, and love of freedom remains in the hearts of man.
You'll see 42 internationally famous stars, including Richard Burton, Paul Anka, Henry Fonda, Mel Ferrer, Richard Todd, Red Buttons, Rod Steiger, Fabian, Tommy Sands, Irina Demick, Leo Gann, Richard Beamer, Robert Wagner, Stuart Whitman, Kurt Jurgens, Jeffrey Hunter, Robert Ryan, Peter Lawford, Robert Mitchum, John Wayne. In size, in scope, in suspense, in dramatic intensity, The Longest Day is unparalleled in screen history. That changed the world.
if the Germans capture this city, the entire country will collapse. I want our boys to resist. We need our heroes. Do you know any heroes? I know one.
Armed only with a rifle, he quickly made the Nazi invader realize that from now on, the only way was back.
Vasily! Vasily! You've seen many people look at you, Vasily. You mean something bigger than yourself. The whole country is looking at you. Those snipers have been demoralizing my army. They sent the top marksman. It seems he's come all the way from Berlin to stop you. How are you going to go about finding this young Russian? I'll fix it so that he's the one who finds me. A battle between two nations became a conflict between two men. I don't stand a chance against this man. If you kill him, you can win the war for us. You've promised people a victory I can't deliver. So is there a girl he loves in this village?
Not in his village, here.
Does she love him? Paramount Pictures and Mandalay Pictures present You kill me! Joseph Fiennes. She believes in you. Jude Law.
You've built me up and up into someone I'm not.
Rachel Weisz. It seems your destinies are entwined. Bob Hoskins.
Where is he? Where's Vasily?
He's dead. And Ed Harris.
He isn't dead. Because I haven't killed him yet.
A hero never chooses his destiny. Destiny chooses him.
They came to destroy the guns of Navarone. Then Alistair MacLean brought them back in a new smash hit bestseller. Force 10 from Navarone. Why out? A strike force of different, daring, dangerous men who must work together or die. Robert Shaw.
We are going to help the partisans blow up a bridge, and then if we're very lucky, we can all go home.
Harrison Ford.
No bridge in the world that can't be blown. That's what Force 10 was here to prove.
Carl Weathers. spy
Children.
anyone could love, and Richard Jaws Keel. From the author of The Guns of Navarone, from the director of Goldfinger, Live and Let Die, in the tradition of the Dirty Dozen.
We're not commanders. We're deserters.
Good story, Major. Very cute.
Force 10, from Navarone.
Well, you might just bend it a little. Turn the paintwork here and there. But nothing that would have seriously inconvenienced the journey's handle.
Our experts have been studying that bridge for weeks, and they say it'll blow.
Yes. Well, they're probably experts at building things, whereas I'm an expert at blowing them up. Now, what would happen to the bridge if that central arch was suddenly hit by several million tons of water?
Water?
I get your point. You said it before. Oh, tremendous job of staff.
A crack team of tempers and temperament. Some were wise guys. All were wise in the ways of war. Robert Shaw, Harrison Ford, Barbara Bach, Edward Fox, Franco Nero, Carl Weathers, Richard Keel.
You did it! You did it!
Force 10, from Navarone.
We've paid for that bridge and we're going to collect.
We're going to fly 35,000 men 300 miles and drop them behind enemy lines. It'll be the largest airborne operation ever mounted. Quite frankly, this kind of thing's never been attempted before. We shall seize the bridges, it's all a question of bridges, with thunderclap surprise. And hold them until they can be secured. We go next Sunday.
7 days.
The sooner we go, the better. They've got them on the run.
Josephine Levine presents A Bridge Too Far. Based on Cornelius Ryan's international bestseller. The story of the most dramatic and devastating battle of World War II.
The plan is called Operation Market Garden. Market is the airborne element, and Garden the ground forces. I like to think of this as one of those American Western films. Germans will naturally, they're the bad guys. We, my friends, are the cavalry, on the way to the rescue.
A Bridge Too Far. Starring Dirk Bogarde, James Caan, Michael Caine, Sean Connery, Edward Fox, Elliot Gould, Gene Hackman, Anthony Hopkins, Hardy Kruger, Laurence Olivier, Ryan O'Neal, Robert Redford, Maximilian Schell, Lee Pullman.
Take cover!
Don't you think that since we know that the iron is so crucial to their safety, they might know that too?
The river's wide and that the current is strong.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
If there's any more cheery information comes my way, I'll just be too happy to pass it along. In the meantime, just think of this as on-the-job training. They're 36 hours behind schedule.
There's a battle, and we are in the process of winning it. Winning and losing is not a concern. Living or dying is. If you don't look at him right now, he's gonna die. He's dead now. Right now.
I can give them a quick examination tonight.
Thank you very much, sir.
We need reinforcements and, above all, ammunition.
The general are coming. They're coming tonight.
2 days, they said. We've been here 9.
Why don't we just try to bash through them? Well, as you know, I've always thought that we tried to go a bridge too far.
Hours ago, minutes ago, these men were behind barbed wire, locked in the strongest cage that man could devise. These men plotted. These men dared. These men lived. The Great Escape. This was the camp. These were the staggering odds.
This is a new camp. It has been built to hold you and your men.
It is organized to incorporate all the effluent of security measures. We have in effect put all our rotten eggs in one basket. And we intend to watch this basket carefully.
Very wise.
There will be no escapes from this camp.
How many are you taking out?
250?
250? Yeah. You're crazy. You ought to be locked up. You too. 250 guys just walking down the road just like that.
These were the men. Hilts, the cooler king, who broke every rule as fast as the Germans made them. Hendley, the scrounger. He'd come up with a baby elephant if the men needed one.
Where's your kid?
This is it. The rest was confiscated in the last shakedown. The goons didn't appreciate some of my more personal items. Such as
Bartlett, Big X, the prime mover behind this true, incredible story. He held their lives in the palm of his hand. Ramsey, the planner, ready to take the rap for every man in the camp. Danny, the tunnel king. He dug 16 escape tunnels in 16 different prisons. And the Germans still have him. Sedgwick, the manufacturer. He can make anything out of anything else. And make it work. These were the reckless, defiant men. These men plotted. These men dared. These men lived. The Great Escape.
See, that fucking trailer just never ended.